Hello, the video will get started in few moments, but I will ask something to you first. Please smash the like button and share with your friends because this video took a long time to my team to produce. Well, let's get started.
How are
Welcome,
you, Nicolas?
welcome. I'm great. I'm quite happy have
Here,
you
morning.
here.
Here,
It's really
morning.
great to have you here. Rio de Janeiro, yeah, capital. Rio de Janeiro capital.
Yeah,
Here is the most famous city in the world. I think.
of course. A lot of people. If I live in Brazil, I don't know. I can imagine foreigners. Everybody has curiosity to
Yeah,
know Rio.
exactly. Yeah, here is a beautiful city. Have a lot of wonderful landscapes. And I personally can guarantee that is more safer that would be seen to would not be seen because sometimes people have a bad vision about Rio de Janeiro because a lot of news, bad news that comes from Rio de Janeiro, but it's not in that way so extremely like people see on news. Sure, have troubles like any place in the world, but it's a beautiful city. It's a great city to
Yes,
visit.
of course. Sometimes if we see just what the media spoke for us, we don't live because it's just the bad vision, the best view, the bad view of the things.
Exactly, exactly. We cannot worry so much about what the media says because the city have a lot of landscapes, beautiful landscapes. Everybody asked to me about Copacabana, Ipanema, that places. It's great when you stay in that places in real life. Is another sensation. Is another sensation. I know. Uh, I I tried to watch videos from Rio de Janeiro. Even I live in Rio de Janeiro, but I watch videos on YouTube about Rio de Janeiro, and it's not the same when you are in real life on there. It's not the same sensation. It's completely different when you are in the beach, seeing the landscapes. You see the Pão de Açúcar mountain. It's really
Yeah,
great. It's really beautiful.
of
I
course.
say,
And
yeah,
there are a lot of foreigners as well there.
yeah, exactly. A lot of foreigners. We realized that in that places, Copacabana, Ipanema, we realized that on downtown, on Rio de Janeiro, because on there have near Lapa, is famous place house, and
Barra da
sure,
Tijuca.
Coco, exactly, exactly, Corcovado, a lot of good landscapes to you see the city, that landscapes in Brazil. And when foreigners think Brazil, the first thing comes in head is thing. That,
Yeah, it's true. And as I said for you days ago, gringos have a curiosity to know favelas as well.
yeah, exactly, exactly. They are so curious about the favelas, and they ask how they go to there to know people, some stuff like that. And it's really great. They want to know about favelas, that places, and it's great. They are not just focus on no just the mainly parts of the city, Copacabana, that places, the many places. They want to know the
Yeah,
more cheap part of the city too. Yeah.
yeah. I saw one once. I watched a video on YouTube. A YouTuber that he works with food. He cooks and so on,
Oh,
he likes to know other foods, other cultural foods. And he visited Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and he went in favelas, Rocinha, I think, to know coxinha, bolinhos. And I remember that the people there speaking English with foreigners in Rocinha, and you can see the people
oh,
very prepared to receive the foreigners, you know.
oh! It's really great. I'm curious to know about that video. Sure, you can share with me after. I'd like
Yes,
to watch that video after. I'm
yes,
really curious to know.
was amazing. He ate Brazilian food on the street, on the beach. Every food that he he has seen, he wanted to eat. You know, to to try.
People ask to me about feijoada, about
Yeah,
that dishes.
caipirinha, brigadeiro.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Everyone asked me about how about the feijoada? How about the brigadeiro? And when they try to pronounce our
Yeah,
the names of the food and they want to know more about, it's really great. I try learn more stuff in English without Google Translate, and after I get fluent in English, I will start the same challenge, but in Russian from scratch, totally from zero, without any knowing about Russian. Other, I have no clue how do I say hi, good morning, good evening. I have no any idea how to say that stuff is in Russian because I really don't know nothing about the language. It will be a huge challenge, and I need to find some device to use totally in Russian. I will use a device for use everything in Russian. It will be a huge challenge, and I will try record my routine from my phone to show people myself learn Russian without translate. It's an experiment. I will try figure out that if it's possible or not possible learn language without translation from another language. I will try figure out
yeah,
that.
yes. I work in a hotel, and a while ago I was there and entered a family, and the woman came to me and she showed her cell phone. She didn't speak nothing, only showed the cell phone, and I saw the letter, everything in Russian.
Whoa!
The reservation, the book of the hotel, and I saw and I thought, oh my God, she's Russian. She doesn't speak English, neither Portuguese, because she's not speaking nothing, only showing her cell phone. And my coworker started trying to communicate with her. Hello, hello, can I help you? And she doesn't speak nothing. And suddenly she said English, only English. And I started to speak with her in English. And her husband came. Oh, good evening. Please, I want a beer. And after this, the conversation will developing and was amazing. They are very cool. They very polite. We talk it. It's very good when we have this opportunity to talk with foreigners to know about a little bit about them. That's why I love English.
Yeah, great. English is so great, and for those situations too, because imagine you realized a cell phone in Russian, totally in Russian, and you think, oh my God, how I will do right now?
Yeah,
If she don't speak English, what I will help
yeah,
her? But
yeah.
when you realize that she are able to speak English, everything becomes more easy.
Yeah, then after this situation, my coworkers spoke. Oh my God, I need to learn English because I don't know nothing. Uh, I will subscribe me on English school, and man, it's so expensive. She said the price of the course. Oh my God, it's something like a
Yeah,
300 Brazilian reais per month.
yeah. I think the courses have some method to make people improve more fast because people in general have no patience to listen the language all time or struggling try speak with someone. English show method, but I think the most important is that process that people want to avoid. That is listening the language, try speak with someone. If don't understand, ask. Could you repeat, please? I don't understand what you said before. It's totally normal. That's the process when we are to learn a language. And another point is the accent. People are so worried about accent. Oh, I want to sound like nativer. I want to speak like nativer. But people forget the most important that is you understand English. And after you get fluent on the language, you can improve your accent, sure. And I think the accent you improve so naturally because you listen um, a lot of contents in English, and you are already training your accent because when you listen a lot, your brain will get used with the sounds, and in naturally way you will reproduce the sounds. It's like happens with babies. Babies learn languages in that way. They listen. A lot of their parents speak with them a lot of time, and after 2 years, 3 years, that kids are able to speak uh, little words, not much clear, but they understand the language. And that's the natural process of you learn language. First,
Yeah.
you listen, after you try talk, and after you start a reading, and you start writing. That is the natural process that we have in our native language. That's the way that we have been learned Portuguese. That's way.
Yes, of course, man. If you see, for example, a home that the parents speak bad words all the time, after a period, the child one day will speak the bad word as well because
Exactly.
it's listening all the time, every day. Listen. If you see a child speaking bad words, you can see the parents, the home, it's constantly speaking bad words as well. And we
Yeah.
learn a lot of things by observation.
because when you notice the image, you can get informations from the Google Images, and you know, oh, probably you put the word chair, you realize the image and chair, and you realize that image, you will remember, oh, this is a chair, this is a chair. In
Yeah,
Portuguese, cadeira. Then you memorize that when you realize that
yeah.
image. It's kind of interesting. I will try in that way, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Probably I will become crazy in that process because it's really a huge challenge.
Yeah, because translation is something uh, complex. If we try to translate everything, maybe it doesn't make sense. There are a lot of English sentence. If we see in Portuguese, doesn't make sense. For example, WhatsApp.
Exactly.
How is the meaning? WhatsApp is how are you? But in Portuguese, it's WhatsApp. Oh, but we need to understand that when we are learning a new language, it's other rules, it's another reality, it's another language. Even if we have a lot of things equal, similar, but it's another language, and this
Exactly.
method that you will try to do good because you won't translate. You will learn without translate. It's good.
Yeah,
It's by
exactly.
by
I
image by images.
Yeah, you remember me uh, couple of months ago when I have been trying to translate my first test in English when I try to translate to Portuguese. And sure, I do that in wrong way because I translate word per word. When I translate per word, and when I try read the test, so strange in Portuguese, so strange because the test seems make any sense because so confused when I translate word per word, and that's why it
Yeah,
don't must translate word per word because have no sense.
yeah, have no
Yeah.
sense. And we need to. That's why real conversation it's useful for us. If we
Exactly.
try to translate everything, it's my method. I try to get immerse, try to do a immersion, because when we are seeing when we are looking all the time in English, for example, the in, on, or at. Sometimes I use on, sometimes I use in, sometimes I use at. But if someone asked me, Rafael, explain me why are you using at? I don't know. I learned automatically.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
see
exactly.
many times and I use it, but I don't know. It's like a child. If you ask a children why are you using the mas or mais here in Brazil or on in
Yeah,
at, they don't have the capacity to explain yet, but they're using because it's automatically it's reproduction, reproduction or
yeah,
that's why. That's it.
exactly. That's really unconsciously we improve our skills, but without to know the rules, the stuff how works, the past form or present form or future form. We don't know nothing about the structures. I have realized the example on the channel. I forgot his name, but he is a Brazilian. Yeah, he gives some tips in English. I forgot. Someone with name Vegara. Vegara. I forgot his name. I forgot his
Mario
name.
Vergara,
Yeah, exactly. Maris
idol.
Vegara. I have been, yeah, I have been watch his content. He said, it's like when we don't know grammar, but we know how to use, even we don't know grammar. It's like a driver. He drives very well his car, but he don't know how to fix the engine. He don't know how to fix the engine of the car, but he knows how to drive the car. It's like that when we are talking English without to know why to use that or how works the grammar, because it's unconsciously we acquire that unconsciously. The best tip that I receive is don't learn just words, learn the sentences, learn the
Yeah,
phrases, because if you learn the phrases you will understand much more than you just learn the words, because just the words would be have a lot of meanings. The word over, for example, the word over have a lot of meanings, imaginable
yeah.
meanings, the word over, and that's why it's better when you realize that short videos you try learn entire sentences, then you try just learn words.
I think
Exactly.
my listening it's better than my speaking, because sometimes I watch a movie and I'm there distract watching and understanding a lot, and sometimes I stop and I start to reflection. Oh my God, I'm very proud of myself. I'm understanding everything. But the time that I speak, sometimes it's not so fluent. Sometimes I think and I translate, and it's a little slow. But because I listen more than I speak, and what you most
Yeah,
practice will be your better area, your better skill.
yeah, exactly. And every day I fight against the brain translation. Every day I try fight with that, because our native language, our brain wants work in economic way. That is, our brain wants to translate our sentences. But when you think the delay that have between you catch the sentence in English, you translate to Portuguese in your mind, and for you speak, you think how do you say in Portuguese to English, and you speak in English. You realize how many process you pass for you speak a sentence in English. Instead, is better, instead you just listen in English and you answer in English unconsciously. It's take a time to develop that skill to you think just in English, because sometimes it's very difficult, mainly when you are watching the movie. It happens a lot when you are watching movies, because you realize the clip, and oh, I think you start to think in Portuguese in that clip. He does some stuff like that on the clip. He get a car on the clip and a drive to another city. I just give an example here, but you think that situation sometimes in Portuguese in movies sometimes, because in movies we don't have someone to interact. We are just watching people interacting between themselves on the movie, and we are just watching the movie. And that's why it's important. We reach the first step, that is have people to speak English, to talk in English, because we need have that interaction. People feel afraid. People feel anxious. Oh, I have afraid to speak with someone, even Portuguese. Imagine English. Have people
Yeah.
that have that fear. feel shy to speak with someone, or what he will think about my accent, and what the natives will think about me. But when you realized, when you swing in that world, you discover that the way that you speak, if it's wrong or it's totally correct, doesn't matter to them. The most important is you try to communicate in their languages. And a day, I remember someone, I don't know what is the video that I have been watching, but someone say something like, the video, Joel Santana, remember that video, Joel Santana?
I was thinking
Yeah, this
about it
English.
right now. I was thinking about.
Yeah, I'm some Americans have been watch his video speaking English, and they said just one word: if I were to speak 5% that he speak in Portuguese, I would be great. And it's kind of so great you hear a foreigner speak stuff like that, because they want to motivate us to speak English or whatever languages. If the languages is French or German, doesn't matter. They want motivate us to speak their languages. It's so great when we realized that situation.
Yeah,
And
of course. If we see, I remember, and one day I saw a comment speaking about Joel, how is his name?
Joe Santana, yeah.
Joel Santana, yes. I saw one day a person speaking about this, Joel speaking English. If we see, Joel spoke very well. The most problem when people make joke, that's why his accent, it's so strong, his
Yeah,
accent. But he
yeah,
spoke very well. The reporter understood him. He's explained the players and the media in the left and the the Machiego in the second time
yeah.
and so on. But
But
I think we Brazilian we love to make jokes, and uh, mostly when we if we see this video and the comments, I'm sure 90% of these people don't speak in English. They only make
yeah,
joke. Oh,
yeah,
hi.
exactly.
They speak with accent, or he speaks with accent. Oh, kkkk. But if we see, show me your English, man. Show me your English.
Yeah,
It's better than Joel,
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
man.
I have the
He,
same thought. You know, our WhatsApp group, example, our WhatsApp group, you realize that have a lot of different kind of accents in our group. But the most important is we understand each other on there, and we are able to communicate with each other. Even we have our accents, our different accents, we are able to communicate with each other. People forget that part that is important to able to understand the language, because accent, that stuff, it would be a personal choice, also a personal choice. I realized the guys work in great companies in USA, Canada, countries. The accent doesn't matter. Businessmen
yeah,
talking
of course.
English with accent, it doesn't matter. The most important is the communication. You are able to understand communication. If you call someone from USA, that person ask things to you. If you sure you work on a company, um, stuff like that. In your case, you work a hotel. If some client call you in English, you are able to understand. They ask to you on the services on hotel. It's the most important. People forget that part for just improve accent. But accent, it's just for say, oh, his accent is so beautiful. He have a British accent. He have American, a perfect accent. But that people are able to have a conversation for a long time in English, are able to call someone on phone to that comes from another country. That is a question.
Do you know other countries?
Me, unfortunately, no. I never traveled before, but I wish
Me too.
someday to do that. You talk about USA. I remind. It happens a lot. You realize, for example, Brazilians when go to USA, claim a lot about that. Oh, I live in USA about 1 year, more 1 year, but I don't understand what are people saying on the street. I don't got it. I have difficulty to call to order pizza. I have difficulty to go to grocery store to buy things to home. I have a lot of difficulties. I'm not able to speak English with anybody in the country. And the problem is what the Brazilians do when they go to USA. The first thing is looking for Hispanic community because the Spanish is scenes because USA have a lot of people that speak Spanish too, and they try communicate with Spanish, or they looking for a Brazilian community on USA. That's the problem. You
It's a
never will
big
develop.
mistake.
Yeah, that's why the people don't improve their English. Even you don't understand. If you don't understand, I don't have any object to explain to you. Uh, you catch some stuff. What is that? Body language. It's about body language. If you don't know
Yeah.
what to say that stuff, you show the object and ask to people, how do I say that? How do I say that? And the people will answer you what you want to say in the language. People will show to you. Oh, in that way. That's the word that means. And it's important the people try understand the language. Just in that way, people will learn. That's why it's not just about sure you will have immersion on English because all time you will watch American TV on USA. You have a call from the bank in USA charging you in English, and you must do all stuffs if you live in USA in English, and it make you an obligation. But if you don't effort to learn the language on the even you live in the country, will be so difficult. If you like our conversation, please smash the like, share that video with your friends, and subscribe in our friend channel, Rafael. He's great. He's so great. Amazing guy. Really great. Had that conversation with him. See you guys.